Hello. This activity is part of the final project in the subject competences for intercultural communication. Yes, I have two guests here. I would like to ask you to introduce yourself, please.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. My name is Eunice Abiodun Adefemisoye.
Why I'm Femi talk by different so
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
What is your country of origin and how long have you been living here in Mexico?
Actually, we're from Nigeria, and I think we are 2 years and few days in Mexico.
we came in, that was 10th of February 2024.
Okay, thank you. What brought you to Mexico
Well, we came in to study,
to study?
for our postgraduate study.
Uh-huh. Both of you?
Yes.
Okay. What is the subject that you're studying?
Okay, thank you. In, actually in the Department of Agronomy, but the line of my research is in functional food.
Okay, you?
Why my own is nanotechnology in,
Oh.
in agronomy.
Okay. Okay, when you first came to Mexico, what was your first impression of Mexican culture?
Anyway, one thing I believe is that each country adds its own diversities of culture. So, getting to Mexico, well, the culture wasn't too strict because, of course, we expect such since we are coming to a new environment. So, it was okay.
Yeah, similar.
Yes.
The same.
Okay. And what cultural differences have you noticed between your home country and Mexico?
A lot of differences. Yeah.
The most important, something that you can remember?
I think one of it is the celebration of the dead. Actually, back in Nigeria, we normally celebrate the people that have died, but not in the way that is being celebrated. Back in Nigeria, celebrating the people that have died is just to gather people together, eat, drink, but not like, kind of dressing and no. So it's a little bit different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's something, do you see this like something positive or negative? Or just shocking?
Anyway, we have read about it. I've read about it,
Mhm.
but I've never experienced it until we came into
Mhm.
Mexico.
Uh-huh.
So we have to blend.
Okay, yes. And what has been the most difficult part of adapting to Mexican culture?
Sometimes for example, the language.
Uh-huh. Yes, language, yes.
We had a very little challenge
Uh-huh.
to adapt easily to the language.
You didn't know any Spanish?
At all.
At all. Okay. So, for the next question, it says, how has your experience been learning the Spanish language?
Actually, it has been interesting.
Uh-huh.
Now because with our knowledge, or let me say our background in English language, I discovered that it's like Spanish is like a opposite of English, in the sense that maybe in English sometimes the adjective comes before maybe the noun or something, but in Spanish it is the other way. So sometimes it gets confusing.
Uh-huh.
And before we started learning about Spanish, we find it very difficult to communicate and also to relate.
Mm.
So, but at the time we started learning.
Yes. Okay. What have been the greatest difficulties you faced while learning the language, and how did you overcome them?
Actually, for me, one thing is we now we can read some basic simple sentences in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
But now, if we want to communicate with people, they have this mindset that, oh, you now understand Spanish. So they unleash the Spanish they have, and at the point we get confused.
Uh-huh.
So that's the major thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but to overcome it, you just tell them, please, can you just take it slowly, and with that, we've been able to catch up. Yeah.
Before we started, learning about Spanish, we find it difficult to comprehend whatever they are saying.
Mm-hmm.
And when we started, we are able to know some basic things,
Mm-hmm.
and we can easily
Understand.
connect and understand what they are saying, especially if they speak slowly.
Slowly.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I understand. So, in the place that you are developing your professional now for your studies,
Okay.
you have contact with the language, with the Spanish?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
just in English?
No.
With the Spanish.
No, with the Spanish?
Yeah, those Spanish.
Okay. Okay. How have your interpersonal relationships been in Mexico?
Actually, well, it has been good.
Uh-huh.
Just like I said initially, that coming to a new environment, of course, we know that we are likely to meet new people, new experiences, new culture and everything. So I think it has been good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, when we first came in, the kind of people we first met
Mm-hmm.
gave us a good
Very
impression
good
of
expression.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
So we easily flow.
Uh-huh. You've been treated well.
Well,
Very well.
very
Ah,
well.
Very
okay,
well.
that is a good point for Mexican.
Yeah,
Yes.
serious. Yeah.
Very well. Yeah.
Which Mexican customs or tradition have been the hardest for you to understand? You told me something about the Day of the Dead, but something else?
One of the custom that that is somehow hard for me to understand is the relationship between the young and the old. Now, how do I mean? Back in Nigeria, once someone is like even 1 month older, that person is older than you. So there must be an element of respect. But here in Mexico, like a 5-year-old girl or boy will be calling, will be relating with an elderly as if they are, it sounds somehow. Yeah, so it's somehow hard for us to comprehend.
Yes. For you?
But likewise, but with time we have to adjust.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a new custom and new
Uh-huh.
tradition, so we have to adjust.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes based on the set of people that we met first, relating with them, with the mind that, oh, you are elderly, we believe in respect. They felt
It's like we are embarrassing them.
embarrassing.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes.
So-
I know. Okay, and which Mexican customs or traditions have you found most interesting or curious for you?
I think the food.
No, not the food. Okay, as for me, it's this family bond. It's something I love so much.
Uh-huh.
You see, most of the time you see family, they gather together to celebrate. I think it's something I appreciate. Yeah,
You have something similar in Nigeria?
but it's not that common.
There is.
There
but
is
not-
love, but this coming together of family almost all the time, it's not common over there. But it's something I appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bond is I
Very
appreciate
strong. Yeah.
the bond here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
That's
strong
something,
bond. Yeah,
something good.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Okay, how could you describe Mexican food compared to the food from your country?
I think she will say some things about that.
Actually, just like I said earlier, each country has its own, different culture and food and everything. Now, but one thing I appreciate about Mexico is they have varieties of food, and I appreciate it so much. Though in Nigeria we also have varieties of food, but we have this challenge of preservation. That is why we can eat apple all year round. But back in Nigeria, there's some fruits. Once the season is over, you, you know those fruits are over.
Okay.
But here we have varieties and also the different types of food. I think it's something I appreciate because like tortilla, we are only eating tortilla for the first time here in Mexico. It's not something we have
Like
back in
tamales.
And do you like it?
Yeah, tamales.
Oh, so
Yeah,
delicious.
gorditas. Tacos.
Tacos, you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Isn't it too spicy for you or
It's
greasy?
not, it's
No.
not.
No?
No, no.
Ok. Ok, déjame leer las que sigue, espera. Okay.
Tres.
So, which Mexican dishes have surprised you or liked you the most? You told me gorditas, tacos, but do you have something special?
I think it's tamales.
No.
Tamales.
Tamales?
Tortilla.
Tortillas.
I can eat tortilla in the morning, in the afternoon.
For me, gorditas.
Gorditas for you. But have you tried food from another place, another area here in Mexico, or just from the north, from La Laguna?
No, the last it was when I went to Chihuahua.
Okay.
I tasted something different. Yeah.
Was it good?
Same.
Sí?
Yeah, yes, it was good.
Okay. And how has your experience been adapting to Mexican food? For example, at the beginning, didn't you say, "Oh, this is too spicy. Something different. I don't like it." Or how's been your experience?
Actually, I don't think we have something because the moment when we came in, the kind of food we made, they are very good food, and we easily adapted to the food.
You came directly from Nigeria, or you went to another place before
direct
Mexico?
from
Directly.
Nigeria.
Okay. Okay. And how would you describe social relations in Mexico compared to those in your country?
You mean the relationship?
Yeah.
Yes,
Social
relationship.
relations. Yeah. It's anyway, just like I said, this is a Western world, so to an extent, it's not that strange. Now, like hugging, like pecking, it's not common in Nigeria. It's not common.
It's a little
And then the
more,
best thing
it's
is
a little
just
colder for you.
Handshake.
Yeah, so but the pecking, the hugging, it's not bad, but it's not common in Nigeria.
Isn't it shocking for you at the
No.
beginning?
No.
No. We have read a lot before coming, so those things are not strange.
So it's going to be weird for you when you go back to Nigeria to visit your relatives that you're going to be so affected. Maybe?
Yeah, everything is fine.
Okay. Yes. How has been your experience in terms of work or study here in Mexico comparing to your country?
I think one of the things I observed is that they do more of practical here in Mexico, and that was one of the things that brought us to Rio, especially to Laguna as a narrow. So they do a lot of practical, and it's not that tedious compared to where we are coming from.
So you chose the university, the place. You have different options, and you chose this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because of the practical aspect of it. They are very good in agronomy.
Okay. You both are in the same university?
Yes.
Okay. For you, what same experience?
It's for me, coming from a social science background, I actually studied agricultural economics. But on getting to Mexico, actually in our university, there is no agricultural economics. And so, but I felt, of course, I have a knowledge about agronomy. So I went in for knowledge, but when it now came to the point of research, while I was reading and searching, I discovered that Mexico has a lot of food. And my interest was now on what the food can do to our body. And so that was why I had to go into food science line of research.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
What do you like the most about living in Mexico, and what do you miss about your country of origin?
Well, um, I miss my people.
Yes, of course.
I miss my family, my friends,
Uh-huh.
and but yeah, one of the things I've learned is the kind of, like I told you, the bond among the families, and
Mhm.
also the kind of relationship I've built
Mhm.
with people, and I think it's a good thing for me to continue in this place.
One thing I love so much is my access to a lot of research.
Mm.
Yeah, you know, in this area of food. Over there, of course, we have food, but not as much as we do here in Mexico. So I know it's something I love so much.
Mhm.
And one of the things I miss back home is, of course, my people, my friends, and there's some food I miss. So now for me to go back, you know, while I was checking, I discovered that I need to fly for like 7 to 9 hours over the Atlantic Ocean. Of course, flying that back will take like 34 hours of flight.
Mhm.
So I miss my people, I miss some food, I miss a bit. At least with what we have here, I think
Yeah.
we are satisfied.
Okay, very well. Do you want to share something else with us?
Like,
Something that about what you think about this new experience living in another country? Is it this is the first time that you live in another country?
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. We have a very good experience.
Uh-huh.
You know, there are times you have some bad experience, and but the
Mhm.
good are the higher,
as outweighed the
Uh-huh.
bad.
the bad. So I think, do we have much?
Yeah, well, of course, we have a lot of things because you see, sometimes when we tell people about what we experience, they'll be like, even back in Nigeria, we may not have the opportunity, you know, that we have having here. So I think it's something we really appreciate. Yeah, really
Very well.
appreciate.
Yes. Um, I was thinking about the situation that you chose Mexico to come, and I could imagine that a lot of people should would choose Europe, maybe the United States, because of the idea of better opportunities, and you chose Mexico, so you haven't regret
No.
because you came here.
Sometimes a brother of mine was, you know, asking me, do I, after my studies, do I really want to, or do we want to cross over to the state? I said, no, we are okay here. We
Uh-huh.
don't need to cross now. Even if we had the opportunity, I think the cost of living and everything here in Mexico is quite okay. So we are satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's no racism as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
At least in our, now Deborah actually attend money class,
Uh-huh.
but that was because, sorry, when we just changed her to money class. So she's just attending the money class today, but they say, oh, they need to celebrate her, you know, before she goes. So that's why she's not here. So she went to school, they bought cake and just to celebrate. So one thing I appreciate about Mexico is, of course, there may be some, but at least I can't actually say there is racism. No. No. So our children are not being bullied.
No bullying.
Okay.
No.
So your kids have developed here in Mexico.
In fact, they speak Spanish more than we do.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.